What is up, YouTube? Welcome to this Flash Season 3 finale video. Oh my god, that was insane. What a finale. Holy heck, holy smokes. That was a finale. So, as always, please do drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new, if you enjoyed the video. Click that bell button to get notifications. And sweet Jesus, what a finale. So, hashtag called it on the HR reveal of him, you know, totally swapping bodies and stuff, which everyone was like, hold on, that's not going to happen because, you know, well, it's only your face that does that whole thing. So over on the other Flash episode where he teamed up with Captain Cold, the Flash really did bust that wide open and was able to use the weird face transmogrifier as a whole body thing when he posed as Lila. So damn, was that some feels. I'm gonna miss HR, but obviously we always, every season, get another version of HR, don't we? We get a new version. So it seems like we've got the Earth 2 Harrison Wells now as the HR again, which I actually do like. I'm glad we're not getting another version, although we might get one in the opening episode of Season 4. He might have to decide, I've got to go back to Earth 2. Here, let's make a quiz and send it out to the multiverse. But I hope they don't. I hope they keep Harrison Wells here and they keep him on Earth 1 because, well, I think that kind of makes it fit really, really well. And I loved the way everyone was like, oh, we haven't got that much time to go and do it. Well, he actually did a jailbreak from Savitar's lair because of the pep talk he had with Cisco, which really, really, really did work. I think that it made sense. So all season long, he's really just been the ideas guy. He's been the Steve Jobs of Team Flash. But in the end, he really put his money where his mouth is and put his life on the line. I love the fact that his grave in the episode actually had a H. So it was shaped like a H. But I kind of find it weird that, well, he had a grave on the Earth where he couldn't even show his real self. So there is that. There's a bit of a plot hole there, unfortunately. But there is, you know, always plot holes. If I was kind of thinking that the Barry Savitar team up seemed a bit too convenient. I can't think, well, Savitar would be like, I'm going to become a god. And then be like, oh no, actually, I killed the wrong person. So I'm not going to like go ahead with all of my plans. That felt a bit cheap, and I love the fact that, well, he completely played everyone. You know what, Team Flash? You played yourself. And it was really, really a good way of doing things, and I like the way they carried on Savitar's storyline. He carried things on despite actually failing, and he wanted to get rid of all these paradox because, well, now he never actually becomes who he is, and then he will be destroyed. Granted, why couldn't Barry just kill himself? I don't understand. In the episode, or the episode after he was revealed, he says, I'm just going to kill myself. He goes, no, you can't. Well, he could have, because, well, you stopped existing because of what happened. So that doesn't make any sense. So, again, another plot hole, unfortunately. There are a few here, sadly, and really, it didn't detract from a great season finale, to be honest, because, well, it is a TV show. You can't write perfect, I think, all the time. You can't really plug every single hole because it is 23 episodes of television. So that is a lot of television, a lot of plot threads to keep up on, to be honest. So we learned what the portal was in the trailer, and he wanted to spread himself across time and become completely omnipotent and omnipresent. Well, that is kind of similar to what Rip Hunter did on Legends of Tomorrow, where he was spread across the world. So I think I like the fact they're kind of keeping these threads and these tones across all of the seasons, all of the shows. So I really hope as well that we get Tracy Brand on season 4 as well, even though her bae is totally dead. But she's going to go for his doppelganger in kind of a beer fest thing. So if you've seen Beer Fest, you know what I mean with the fat guy. So I really do hope she is, because I think she's a great actor. She's a great character. And it's nice having like more of a female presence on Team Flash, because, you know, it's really, there's too many dicks to vagina ratio, to be honest. especially the fact that we haven't got Killer Frost anymore. And I can't help but think that she seemed a lot more like Caitlyn at the funeral. She didn't have the weird voice. She didn't have any of that, and she seemed a lot more like Caitlyn, really, than Killer Frost. And even though she said she's not Killer Frost, she's something else. I mean, what is that? That's just fucking stupid. She should have just used the formula, had the powers of Killer Frost, but have Caitlyn's mind. That would be better. But I guess she's having a Ronnie Raymond redemption arc thing of finding out who she is, all that kind of business. But whatever. It's just a TV show, I guess. Oh wait, I'm making a video on it. But the final fight, I think, was awesome. I love the fact that Cisco was defiant to the end. And I kind of agree with the rationale that he would actually help out Savitar to save Killer Frost Caitlyn. But he didn't, and well, that's to be expected as well, that he would consider or use a different way of doing it. And if future Barry was such a genius, why didn't he just fix the thing himself? If he knows so much about it, why couldn't he fix it and change it himself, I guess? Who knows? Who bloody knows? But that was really cool. The final fight was absolutely stunning. Seeing Black Flash get completely wrecked by Killer Frost was awesome. And who knows what's going to happen there, because now we don't have a Black Flash. So Barry's going to come out of the Speed Force and then he's going to become Black Flash like in Flash DC Rebirth? Maybe? Yeah, could be. That's going to probably be a video later on as well. But the final fight was sick as hell. And seeing Barry vibe through the armor and then destroy it, becoming the kind of reverse Savitar, I guess. That was damn awesome. I thought that was really, really well done. And I kind of like the way that Iris actually killed Savitar, to be honest. Even though he's going that fast, surely he would hit the gunshot before he's running. I guess, who cares? It's Speed Force magic. But the whole finale, the whole episode was really, really good. And I absolutely loved this to bits. It was a really, really good finale, I think. It tied everything up pretty well and set us up for the Thinker. Clifford DeVoe was mentioned again after being mentioned by Abracadabra. The Thinker there could possibly be the villain for Season 4, like Damien Dark was mentioned briefly. I will do another video on that to go in even more detail. Now, at the end, we had Barry going to the Speed Force. Very Crisis on Infinite Earths, kind of, where Barry sacrifices himself, and then he is, well, essentially just trapped in the Speed Force, as it was found out. Now, this was to stop the Speed Force storms, which is very Flash Rebirth. So if you've been reading Flash Rebirth, you will know all about these Speed Force storms, which gave a lot of people speedster powers, because, well, this is an antimatter. This isn't an antimatter explosion. This is a Speed Force explosion. So these people will be getting concentrated Speed Force, so the people who get struck by it become speedsters. And there was a huge Speed Force training arc at Star Labs. There was loads of them who were trained by the Flash and Dr. Mina. And, well, one person got it. That person was August Hart, and that person became Godspeed. Now, Godspeed was obviously August Hart, like I said, but he was the partner of Barry Allen. He also had a similar, his family, part of the family was killed, and then he could not stop it from happening, much like Barry. He was the only person to see Barry's accident, and then he became Godspeed, became the Flash's partner, but then became totally evil, started absorbing Speed Force's, or Speedster's powers, and, well, you know, that's not really nice, is it? And then he was taken down by Wally West, and, of course, Barry Allen as well. So pretty awesome. Huge thing there. I would probably say Julian is the best option to become Godspeed, just because they work close in connection. But I think it has to be someone who is annoyed with justice. It has to be someone who is pissed off with the way that they can't solve a crime and they can't kill anyone, can't kill criminals. So it's going to be tough with that, but I'll probably do another video all on the Speed Force storms and all on that. So let me know what you think in the comments of the finale. Did you enjoy it? Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.